I'm BJ Tomanet with 24/7 Red Deer. Whether you're a foodie or you just like eating, there is no doubt that the food-loving community in Red Deer is growing. And if you're one of those people, you will love what's happening here at Red Deer College today. It's the Chef Recipe Creation Challenge, where each of the third-year chef apprentices were given the task of creating a unique, one-of-a-kind bison recipe using Alberta ingredients. So here today we have Garnet Shetler, who is one of the instructors here with the RDC culinary program. Garnet, tell me a little bit about this challenge. How long were they given to create the recipe?
They were given a month. We actually had a bison information session with Canadian Rangeland Bison about a month ago. And then the week later, they sent us some meat to kind of practice with or get the students to kind of acclimate themselves with. And then from then on, they had about 2 weeks to come up with a recipe.
Tell me a little bit about the highlights of some of the dishes.
Well, we had a lot of excellent uses of bison. We had some rouladen dishes. We had some pulled bison dishes, kind of like pulled pork, but pulled bison. We even had a sausage dish, which is quite nice because a lot of hunters like to make sausage in Alberta. So I thought that was a nice addition as well.
And the other focus of this challenge was to use Alberta ingredients. Did any of those stand out to you?
We have an excellent facility in Sylvan Lake that makes cheese, and it's called Sylvan Star Gouda, so a lot of them use that. A lot of them took advantage of Big Rock beer as well, so some of them used some of the Big Rock or some of their cider in their dishes as well, so those worked out really great, including all the excellent produce that we get here in Alberta.
And Jackie, this was your brainchild. Tell us how it came to be.
Well, last fall, I met with Garnet, the chef here at RDC, and wanted to create a presentation and informative session that we could bring to the students to introduce them to this fantastic red meat of bison that we have here in Alberta. And so then from there, we kind of sat together and thought, what better way, too, is to do a competition of sorts and get the students really working with it other than just a basic presentation of it. And so that's how this event came to be.
I'm Gwendolyn Richards. I'm the food writer from the Calgary Herald. I think what was so amazing about today was that there were so many different ideas coming out of the kitchen, which is really unusual. I thought there were some great flavor combinations, some unique techniques, which was really great. I was really excited to taste everything. I think in terms of constructive criticism, I might just say, take a step back, maybe fine-tune a bit, think the dish through, and then go for it. But what I loved was that everyone just totally went for it, which was very good. So you guys should all be very proud of yourselves.
So we are here now with Jacob Farley, one of the top 3 winners from today's challenge. And Jacob, tell me, what was your inspiration for this dish?
I think just local. I wanted to do really local, earthy, and keep it Alberta, keep it central. I used a Big Rock ale, which they brew right in Calgary, and
I thought the Big Rock ale was just something you were drinking while you were cooking. So that was actually an ingredient in your dish.
Yeah, it's what the bison was actually braised in. So it was braised in it slowly for 3 hours in the ale with some veal stock.
Wait, and tell me a little bit more about the other local ingredients that you used in the dish.
Like I said, I used the Big Rock ale from the brewery over in Calgary. And then the puree and the succotash have it's Old Grizz Gouda from Sylvan Lake, or Sylvan Star Cheeses in Sylvan Lake.
So we're here now with Sabrina Marie DeGans, another third-year chef apprentice here at Red Deer College. Sabrina, tell us a little bit about your dish.
Well, the dish was sort of inspired in talks with my boyfriend and thinking about how I would do the meat, like try to make it similar to where I'm from, like back home, how we cook our meats. Candied, if you want to call it that, because we caramelize and we stew a lot of our meats back at home. Tell me about a little bit of the other local ingredients that you used. I tried to do like a Canadian wine, so I used the Peller Estate Shiraz red wine, and I thought that helped bring out the flavors, and I did put some ginger and garlic in it because I do love those earthy, fresh flavors to help bring everything out, and typically with red meats, you can't go wrong with mustard. So I put the mustard in there, and I thought it went out pretty good.
How did this connection with the bison community start for this challenge?
Well, the students in the class and myself as well, we really like to support local ingredients, and these students here had to do a menu project as part of their third year curriculum a couple of months back, and a lot of them really focused on local products. It's an important trend right now. Bison's a local meat; it's indigenous to this area of the world, and it should be something that's on every menu, I think, in our area.
Okay, Chef, I'm going to put this challenge towards you. If you had to create your own unique bison recipe, what would that be like?
Well, I'd put some thought into it. I don't really have anything off the top of my head, but again, focusing on other local ingredients, working with the flavors, making sure that the flavors harmonize with each other, and again, making it easy to prepare so again, other people are going to be willing to try it as well.
That's great. Thank you so much, Garnet.